Alright, we are live. Just give me 1 second to get everything up. But we are live for Monday Night Football. I'm gonna put this a bit closer. Alright, just give me 1 second to get everything up and running smoothly. Give me 1 second. Alright. Alright, pull up the comments in 1 minute. Give me. And I'll also put out a poll. Alright, go Packers, I see. I would also take the Packers here. I've got them 26-21, I think is my score prediction. Alright, I'm going to get up the comments and put a poll out. Hold on. I've also got to get the game up. 1 second. Okay. I'm getting there. Give me 1 second. Pulling up the comments right now. If I go too quickly, it slows down the stream, so obviously I don't want to do that. Which is why I am taking my time, so it doesn't slow down. But you guys let me know what your score prediction is, who you have winning. I have the Packers, the Rams. They haven't been great this season. I mean, neither have the Packers, but I think the Packers have been better, and they still have a chance at the playoffs. I mean, even though they finished 9-8, they still have an outside chance at the playoffs. So I think they're going to know that they need to win out if they want to have any chance at all. And I think that starts here. It's going to be a cold one in Green Bay, under 20 degrees. I think it said 19, or now I got to check. Alright, well, let me check the game time weather as well. So, in Green Bay tonight, it is currently feeling like 16 degrees and not much wind. Also, a chance of some snow during the game. Oh no, why do I look frozen? Alright, sorry about that. I froze there for a second, but everything's fine. Alright, so dang it, now this is not. Why is this doing this? Alright, 1 second. Alright, should be fine now. Seems to be a bit behind, or slow right now. Sean McVay has actually never coached a game where it's under 20 degrees, so this will be his first. Alright, there we go. Got the scoreboard up. And, oh, I forgot to put a poll out. Sorry about that. Who will win? Alright, so make sure to vote on the poll who will win. Packers, Rams. Baker Mayfield will be starting, I believe, for the Rams. Also pulling up the inactives. But Rams and Packers, neither team's been great so far this season. The Rams are 4-9. So Rams are 4-9. They started off the loss to the Bills, won 2 straight against the Falcons and Cardinals. Lost to the 49ers, lost to the Cowboys, then beat the Panthers. Lost to the 49ers, Buccaneers, Cardinals, Saints, Chiefs, and Seahawks. So a 6-game losing streak there. before they snapped that last week on Thursday Night Football with the win over the Raiders. Oh, and they're inactives for the Rams this week: Aaron Donald, John Wolford, David Long, Traven Howard, Bobby Evans, Larry Murchison, and Marquise Copeland. For the Packers, let me check. Well, they're 5-8. They started off the season with a loss to the Vikings, then won 3 straight against the Bears, Bucks, and Patriots. Then lost 5 straight to the Jets, Giants, Commanders, Bills, and Lions. Beat the Cowboys, lost 2 straight to the Titans and Eagles before they beat the Bears last week. No. That'd be 2 weeks ago. They were on bye last week, I believe. And Packers inactives for this week. We've got Shamir Jean-Charles, Chris Barnes, David Bakhtiari, Caleb Jones, Jonathan Ford. So those are the inactives. Also, something to note, the Packers released wide receiver Sammy Watkins before today's game. I actually did not know that, just learned that right now. Hi, how's it going? Sorry, just saw your comment now. Alright, so this is a game I could see going either way. Cold weather. So now, I just thought of this. So now, Baker Mayfield is going to be starting for the Rams. Their backup quarterback for this game is probably Bryce Perkins, I believe, who should be the other active quarterback. Because John Wolford inactive. Matthew Stafford obviously on IR. So yeah, Baker Mayfield, Bryce Perkins, the 2 active quarterbacks for the Rams. Still no Cooper Kupp. So the receiver room for the Rams is very thin. Any suggestions on the spread? I don't know. I'm no expert here, but if it helps you at all, my score prediction 26-21. But as I was saying before, the Rams receiver room is going to be very thin today, as no Cooper Kupp, no Allen Robinson, so their top 3 receivers are going to be Van Jefferson, Ben Skowronek, and Tutu Atwell. Packers receivers also aren't great, but they've got others like Christian Watson, who's got 8 touchdowns in his last 3 games or something like that. Yeah, I have the Packers 26-21. But a lot of the Rams haven't necessarily played in extremely cold weather. So, I don't know. I definitely think the Packers will get the win. So yeah. Oh, dang it. I have the Packers winning this. They're more used to the cold weather than the Rams. Obviously, Rams are from LA, obviously. And then I don't know. But I definitely have the Packers. They've got the advantage. They're used to the cold weather. The Rams are from LA, not cold there. And I think they'll end up getting the win. Alright, I'm just checking something real quick. Give me 1 second. I've got a problem that I was going to take Rodgers -7 due to cold conditions and almost full pack roster. And depleted roster for Baker. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Here's the kick return from Brandon Powell. Stripped up at the 20. So, Rams get the ball first. I'll get this ball marker up. Alright, there we go. So, Baker Mayfield starting here. Last week, he made his Rams debut against the Raiders, going 22 of 35 for 230 yards and the game-winning touchdown. First and 10 from their own 20. Mayfield hands off to Cam Akers. Akers with a hole. He gets to the outside. He shoved it out after getting a 15 by Jair Alexander. Good start to the game offensively for the Rams. And now they haven't necessarily been great running the football. Because you look at the Rams, their team average. Got the stats. 1 second. Get to it. As a team, they're averaging 3.7 yards a carry, and their leading rusher is Cam Akers with 376 yards. So from the 35 here, Mayfield once again hands the ball off. This time, he's swallowed up by Kenny Clark in the backfield for a loss of 3. But, yeah, the Rams, they just haven't been very good offensively. Because not very good running the football. And passing-wise, the offensive lines had a lot of injuries. And then, obviously, Matt Stafford hasn't been great. Cooper Kupp on IR. So, 2nd and 12 after the loss for the Rams. And another Ram offensive line injury. That's center Brian Allen. They've had 14 different offensive line combinations this season. Most in the NFL. So, offensive line injuries have clearly hurt them this season. Obviously lost Andrew Whitworth to retirement. And we got a false start on the left tackle here of the Rams for the game's first penalty. Second and 17 here. So the Rams with a second and really long back at their own 28. Mayfield under center. And he's going to hand off to Kyren Williams here. He's able to run for 2 yards before he's taken down by Kenny Clark there again. Rams going quickly. 3rd and 15 from their own 30. Mayfield looks to throw for the first time. Steps up in the pocket and fires. That's complete to, I believe that's Van Jefferson for a 17-yard pickup and a Rams first down. As he completes his first pass attempt of the day. Packers defense has allowed 3rd down conversions on over 50% each of the last 3 games. So not ideal there for the Packers. Mayfield under center. He's going to go hand it off to Cam Akers. Akers up the middle. He's able to run for maybe a yard. Not a whole ton of space there for him to run. Or not a whole space for the Rams to run aside from that first play where they gained 15. So here's a 2nd and 9. Mayfield under center. Play action, rolls out, and sidearms one that's incomplete, looking for Ben Skowronek. Ben Skowronek plays an interesting role for the Rams. He plays like a receiver, fullback, tight end type role. But he's seen some more production this season as they've gone down, as the Rams have had several receivers gone down. Ben Skowronek is their 3rd leading receiver with 373 yards behind Cooper Kupp and Tyler Higbee. 3rd and 9, Mayfield in shotgun. Looks to throw. Under pressure, he goes down. No, he doesn't go down. And now he goes down. Preston Smith with the sack. Didn't take him down initially. But then, he's able to get home for the sack. He got around the right side, around Rob Havenstein. And I thought he was going to swing Mayfield down. Instead, he just hangs onto his foot and eventually pulls him down. And the Rams are forced to punt on their first possession. Riley Dixon on to punt for the Rams. Sean Nixon back for Packers. Packers come after it, but Dixon able to get it off. On the return, Nixon looks for a lane. He's going to bounce this outside, and he is taken down by a big hit at the 32-yard line. Solid starting field position for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, with 10:39 to go in the first quarter. The Packers defense starts off pretty strong. There was 2 bad plays for them on that drive. The first play to where they ran for, 15, and then the conversion on 3rd and 15. Hold on, give me 1 second. Alright, the Packers offense gets their first time with the ball here, as they have solid starting field position at their own 32. I was just going to check something. I don't remember what it was now. But so far, you guys split in the poll 50-50. I also put a poll out in the community tab of my channel where you guys can frequently check. And it said, who do you think will win Monday Night Football? 42% of you guys said the Rams, and 51% of you guys said the Packers. So the Packers, they haven't lived up to expectations so far. Really offensively or defensively. Offensively, we knew they weren't going to have a ton of weapons on the outside. Christian Watson's been great recently, but they're still very thin on the outside. Aaron Rodgers' numbers on the season: 22 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. 9 interceptions is the most he's thrown since 2010. From their own 32 here, Christian Watson in motion. Rodgers, play action. Plenty of time. All day to throw for Aaron Rodgers. And he's just going to was looking for Aaron Jones. He drops that one and falls incomplete. Aaron Rodgers had all day to throw right there. Rams are missing Aaron Donald. Rams center Brian Allen, they took that away extremely quickly. Looks like he's limping his way to the locker room. So hopefully he's okay. So now 2nd and 10 after the first down incompletion. Allen Lazard in motion. Here is the give to Aaron Jones up the middle. Jones lowers the shoulder and gains 6 yards there before the tackles made by Jalen Ramsey and Leonard Floyd. They're actually going to mark this after a gain of 5. So 3rd and 5 here. For an incompletion and a run for 5, both intended for Aaron Jones. Third and 5 from their own 37. Rodgers looks to throw. He's going to fire quickly to the outside. That's caught by 87. That's Romeo Doubs. For Packers first down. The Packers with a solid start offensively. As they're able to move the chains there on 3rd and medium. In Aaron Rodgers, for the first 13 games, he only had 7 pass attempts with both rookie wide receivers Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs both on the field. Here's the give to Aaron Jones. Jones up the middle. Solid run there. Actually, good run there of 9 yards on first down to make this a 2nd and short. So here's a 2nd and 1 for the Packers. Short yardage situation. A.J. Dillon enters at running back. And they're going to toss it to A.J. Dillon to the outside. He's got a blocker. And he's taken down after getting about 6 yards there. Gets a first down and more as well. Dillon, more of a between the tackles runner, but still has the ability to run to the outside as you see there. 1st and 10 here. Dillon remains the running back. Stands to the left of Aaron Rodgers. They're in shotgun. Rodgers quick throw to the outside. That's caught by Allen Lazard after about a gain of 5 before he shoved it out of bounds. The Packers will definitely spread the ball around a lot. They don't have a true clear number 1 wide receiver. Aaron Rodgers has 2 guys he really trusts, that being Randall Cobb and Allen Lazard. But when you look at the catches leaders for the Packers this year, Aaron Jones, they have 4 guys all above 30 catches, 3 above with 44 or above. 3rd and 3, Rodgers looks to throw. 2nd and 3. He's going to find that's Romeo Doubs for the catch, and inside the red zone as well to the 19. Good opening drive here for the Packers. Alright, 1st and 10 for the Packers inside the Rams' 20-yard line at the 19. Rodgers under center. Jones now the running back. Rodgers hands off to Jones. Up the middle, Aaron Jones. Still on his feet. Nope, now he's taken down after picking up another Packers first down, as they've been great offensively so far. And I think a big part is because there's no dominant player like Aaron Donald on this Rams defensive line. They have good players, like Greg Gaines, he's a good player, but there's no one the caliber of Aaron Donald, arguably the best player in the NFL. The Packers have 7 rushing touchdowns, which is tied for the fewest in the NFL, and that's kind of a surprising number, especially when I see it, because I actually don't know that number off the top of my head. But I would be surprised because they've got a solid offensive line and they got two really good running backs. Rodgers under center, under center gives to Aaron Jones. He's fighting for yardage. He's able to get about 3 up to the 5-yard line before he's stopped there. The Packers have scored on a touchdown on 50% of their goal-to-go drives, which is worse than the NFL. Here they've got a 2nd and goal. They're currently on a 9-play, 63-yard opening drive for them. A.J. Dillon now enters at running back. Rodgers winds up under center. And Rodgers hands off. Nope, play action. And he's going to fire to the end zone. Incomplete. Jalen Ramsey in on the coverage. He was looking for Christian Watson. Watson looking for a flag. As it appeared the two got tangled up there. You can definitely go defensive holding there. Ramsey had a hand on grabbing the jersey the entire way, but it wasn't anything significant. But I mean, you could definitely call holding there, but not pass interference. Rodgers looks to throw. Pressured. Rodgers goes down. Back at the 19-yard line. Big sack there for Leonard Floyd and the Rams defense. They're going to hold the Packers to a field goal attempt on their opening drive. Big loss there for Aaron Rodgers, loss of 13, I believe. But the Packers, they're forced to settle for a field goal, and Mason Crosby knocks through the 34-yard attempt. As the Packers, they get on the board first here on Monday Night Football and take the early 3-0 lead. Overall, solid drive for the Packers, as their drive goes 12 plays at 52 yards. By the way, on that sack, there was a loss of 11. Hold on, give me 1 second. Alright, so good drive there for the Packers. Obviously not able to come away with a touchdown, but still a good drive. Able to run the ball well. Also a pretty good job through the air. Alright, so they're back from commercial break. Baker Mayfield is the first #1 overall quarterback to play for 3 different teams in his first 5 seasons. And he's actually started a game under 7 different Hey, coaches. That would be Hugh Jackson, Greg Williams, Freddie Kitchens, Kevin Stefanski, Matt Rule, Steve Wilkes, and Sean McVay. Most for a quarterback in his first 5 seasons since 1950. 2 of those were interim head coaches. Mason Crosby kicks it away. This kick is a short kick, fielded at the... I couldn't tell, either the 5 or 10 yard line by Brandon Powell. Powell taken down after crossing the 25-yard line at the 26, so short kick, but Packers kick coverage able to hold him to a pretty short return as well. And it appears to be some extra pushing and shoving as well, as there's a big crowd of people around him. I would beg the question, what's wrong with Baker? Well, it's weird, because, I mean, he was great with the Browns last year, but then, I mean, then they go out and trade for Deshaun Watson, then he wants out, they trade him to Carolina, which he's just not good there, and then now, here in LA, he's had 1 game. Play action here for Mayfield. Now he's runs out of time and he goes down, sacked for a loss of a yard. He had time, stepped up in the pocket, and then he finally went down, taken down by 55 for the Packers. That is Kingsley Engelberry, probably said his name wrong, rookie linebacker out of South Carolina, who even made a mistake letting Baker go. I mean, he was good there. I mean, he wasn't necessarily an elite player, but he was very good. He led them to the playoffs for the first time in, 20 years? By the way, quick throw there from Baker Mayfield to Tyler Higbee. About a gain of 4 to make this 3rd and 7-ish. They're going to mark this 3rd and 6. But yeah, I mean, I think Baker Mayfield, he's not necessarily the greatest quarterback in the world. He's good. He might not be a franchise quarterback like the Browns hoped when they took him 1st overall. But I mean, I definitely think the Browns should not have traded for Deshaun Watson and kept Baker Mayfield, at least I feel. And looks like we got some early movement, not sure who it is. Kenny Clark jumped off sides, but I'm not sure if it's going to be on the Rams or not. Or it's going to be on the Rams or on the Packers. It is going to be on the Rams. False start. That'll back them up 5 yards. Best in Cleveland since T. Couch. Well, I mean, they had a lot of bad quarterbacks. I mean, now I've got to go see all the other quarterbacks, but I mean, it's a lot. 3rd and 11 here after the false start. We'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, the Browns have had a ton of quarterbacks. Mayfield looks to throw on 3rd and 11. And he's trying to set up a screen to Tyler Higbee. That one incomplete. And will bring up a 4th and 11. Another uneventful drive for the Rams as they go a quick 3 and out this time. Alright, so on the punt here, it's a short kick. It's going to bounce and go out of bounds at the 43-yard line. So excellent starting field position for the Packers on their 2nd drive. Tim might be the best statistically, I'm curious. Like, in Browns, like, since then? Alright, let's see. Alright, let me see if I can find that. Let's see. So, looking from 1999 through today. But, we've got Tim Couch. He is, like, the best statistical as a career-wise. Unless I'm forgetting some unsung hero. But, Baker Mayfield, he has more passing yards and touchdowns as a Brown than Tim Couch did. Baker Mayfield's got 14,125 touchdowns, 14,125 yards, 92 touchdowns. Couch had 11,131 yards and 64 touchdowns with the Browns. Alright, so they're back from the commercial break here. Oh, that's what you meant. Baker 1, Tim 2, yeah. Alright, that's what I thought you meant, now that I thought about it a bit. Here's the toss to A.J. Dillon. Dillon fights forward. He's able to gain about 5.5, maybe 6 yards there. So now 2nd and 4. Packers have been very good at running the football here. They've got 40 rushing yards, averaging 6.7 yards a carry so far. From just shy of midfield. Rodgers under center. Here is the toss to A.J. Dillon. Dillon cuts up the middle, and he's able to get about 2 yards there. This time, not a ton of space for him to run. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Packers. Third and 2 here. Rodgers, play action, quick throw to the outside. There's Robert Tonyan with the catch. And he lowers the shoulder, picks up a 1st down. Oh, stats. Any other quarterback in Browns history better than Couch? 99 excluding Baker? I don't think so. Now I gotta find that again. Give me 1 second. Alright, here we are. Alright, 1st and 10. I'll get to that in 1 second. 40 seconds to go in the 1st quarter. Rodgers, play action, rolls out right. Looks to throw. He's going to fire down the field, and that is intercepted by Taylor Rapp. He makes the interception there. He's taken down at the 31-yard line. That was just an awful throw from Aaron Rodgers. He had a wide open receiver in Allen Lazard down the field. And he way overthrows him way too high. And it's picked off by Taylor Rapp. And the Rams get the football back. Let's see, Rodgers. Oh, I think he wants Allen Lazard to keep going. Lazard just stops, which is why it's way over his head. I think he wants Lazard to keep going. But getting back to your question, no other quarterback besides Baker Mayfield has more passing yards as a Brown since 1999, or passing touchdowns. Missed the first down play. Looks like a gain of 5. Let me see what they ran. They ran a run up the middle with Kyren Williams for 5 yards. And that is the end of the first quarter. So the Rams defense makes a big play. Aaron Rodgers with a bad throw. Best quarterback in Cleveland since Couch. Yeah, Baker Mayfield was the best quarterback statistically since Tim Couch. Yeah. So headed to the second quarter here. We have the Rams with the football after the interception. And the Packers currently leading this one 3-0 here. By the way, money, I took Rodgers minus 9.5 eek. Is it really 9.5 now? I thought it was 7. Oh, you waited. Yeah, because this says it right here, 7.5 when the game started. Line got worse. Oh, they're back from the second quarter, or for the second quarter. Sorry, didn't even pay attention to that. But we've got a first down run for the Rams. Sean McVay career record as a head coach in his first 5 seasons, he's 55-26. This season, he's 4-9. First and 10 here for the Rams. Mayfield wind up under center. And play action. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to dump this off to Cam Akers out of the backfield. Akers makes a move and is taken down after gaining another Rams first down. Gain of 10 there on the play. I thought Baker would start a little faster and lower the line to 6.5. Yeah, the Rams offense, they haven't been great. But yeah, definitely could have started faster. I mean, they had a solid, or an okay drive, then they went 3 and out. Now they got the ball back here. First and 10 here for the Rams. Mayfield wind up under center. Cam Akers, the running back. Brandon Powell in motion, and now we've got a timeout called for by the Rams. The play clock was winding down to 0. So the Rams spend the first timeout for either side as play clock winds down. Alright, so timeout taken there by the, timeout taken there by the Rams. The play clock was winding down, couldn't get the snap off in time. So now they go to commercial break here. Just waiting for them to come back. So still waiting for them to come back from a commercial break after the timeout. Alright, so they're back from commercial break here after the Rams spend their first timeout. First timeout either side has spent. First and 10, 13:27 to go in the first half. Mayfield under center. Rams with the ball inside Packers territory here. Mayfield play action, looks to throw, and on the move he fires to Tyler Higbee, and Higbee picks up about 6 yards there on the completion. Baker Mayfield was released by the Panthers December 5th, claimed off the waivers by the Rams December 6th, and won his first game with the Rams against the Raiders on December 8th, after being on the team for 2 days. Second and 3 here. Mayfield under center. He's going to hand off to Cam Akers. Akers bounced it outside. Akers, stiff arm, but he's going to get shoved out of bounds. He was able to pick up a first down, though, and now a flag comes in. 2 of them, actually. It's going to be the same thing as Akers was shoved after he was already out of bounds by Ford. So that'll give him an extra 15. So we've got a personal foul, unnecessary roughness, as Rudy Ford forced him out of bounds, and once he was a step and a half, maybe 2 steps out of bounds. He just shoves him. First and 10 here for the Rams. Now they've got another 15 yards after the penalty. So that'll give them... Where's they got the ball here? Probably about the Packers' 20, I would say, right? Let's see. Rams with the ball, at the 18. Mayfield under center. Otwell in motion. They're going to go jet sweep here. And Otwell gets it, but he's tripped up by Adrian Amos. Big play there by the Packers safety coming up and tripping him up for a loss of 2 or 3. Second and 14. So they're actually marked at a loss of 4 on the play. So second and 14 from the 22 here. Mayfield under center. They've gone to that look a lot. Mayfield's wind up under center something like 5 plays or something like that. Mayfield rolls out right, and on the move, he's going to set his feet and find Tyler Higbee. And Higbee picks up about 6 yards there, gets the 4 yards he lost on the previous play, as well as 2 extras to make this a 3rd and 8. Or a 3rd and 7 is what they're going to mark it as. But we've got a 3rd and 7. So we got 3rd and 7 from the 15. First down inside the 8. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's going to fire. Almost intercepted by Quay Walker. Got hands on it, but could not haul it in. Anyway, he forced the incompletion. And the Rams will be forced to set up for a field goal attempt, which would tie up this game. Mayfield pressured, nowhere to go with the ball, just dumps it off to Brown, the running back, and he actually almost gets picked. So here's a 33-yard attempt for the Rams, looking to get on the board and tie this game at 3. The kick is up and good, so the Rams tie this game at 3 after the interception. And again, we've got some extra pushing and shoving going on. We've seen that a few times so far. Alright, so the Rams tied this game up at 3. After they get the interception and also get themselves on the board. Alright, so still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. I'm going to go ahead and switch this ball marker over from the Rams to the Packers as they will be set to receive this kickoff. They've had a pretty good day so far offensively. They just haven't been they just haven't really been able to put points up on the board. They've been able to get 3, but they've especially had success running the football. They've averaged, now I've got to check, but well over 5 yards a carry. They're averaging 6 yards a carry as a team. So Rams set to kick it away. Matt Gay tees it up, and the Packers will get the ball back here. Kick return here from Nixon. Fields at his goal line. And now he's going to make a cut. And just taken down there. He had a lot of space ahead if he was not taken down at the 25-yard line. The NFC playoff picture. The Eagles have clinched a playoff spot. Vikings and 49ers sit at the 2 and 3 seed. Both have clinched their division, which also means they're locked into the playoffs. And the Cowboys also have clinched a clinched a playoff spot. With Seahawks, Lions, Packers, Panthers, and Saints all still in the playoff race, even though it seems unlikely with the Panthers and Saints sitting there at 5 and 8, 5 and 9. But they actually have a chance to win the NFC South. Here's Aaron Jones running the football left. He's able to get a gain of 2, not a whole ton of space there for him to run. Packers have a 13-game win streak in December, which is, I forgot what it said, one of the longest in the NFL. But the Packers, they also seem to have an outside chance. The Seahawks and Lions are the two teams that have the possibility to sneak in. 2nd and 8 here, 2 running backs for the Packers, Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. Jones exits the backfield. Here's the give to A.J. Dillon up the middle. Dillon runs for about 5 yards there. Solid run there to make a 3rd and 3. In Week 15, there has been 3 comebacks of 17-plus points. The Bengals trailed 17-0 in the second quarter. The Jaguars trailed 27-10 in the third quarter. And the Vikings trailed 33-0 at halftime, which was the largest in NFL history. That's the first time there's been 3 comebacks of 17 or more points in the same week in NFL history. 3rd and 3, empty backfield for Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers looks to throw. 4-man rush for the Rams. Rodgers quick throw over the middle. That's caught by Randall Cobb. And he holds on after he takes a big hit at the 45-yard line. And the Packers able to connect through the air and move the chains. So we got a 1st and 10 here. A little over 9 minutes to go in the quarter. Now we hit 9 minutes to go in the second quarter, or also 9 minutes to go in the first half. Rodgers under center. Rodgers, play action, looks to throw. And he's going to dump it off to A.J. Dillon underneath. Dillon is able to pick up a 1st down and get more after that as well. He picks up about 17 yards. Good catch and run there by A.J. Dillon, who he's not an amazing pass catcher, but I mean, he's a very underrated pass catcher, a good pass catcher as well. Obviously, Aaron Jones is the better pass catcher of the two, but A.J. Dillon's still a very good pass catcher as well, as you see there in the backfield. First and 10, Aaron Rodgers, 6 of 9 for 62 yards and an interception. Rodgers looks to throw, and over the middle he fires, caught by Randall Cobb. He picks up another Packer 1st down and a gain of 13. Randall Cobb working at a slot there, just on a simple little in route. Aaron Rodgers finds him over the middle. as the Rams also brought Bobby Wagner on a blitz there, as it got picked up pretty well there by the Packers. This drive, Aaron Rodgers hit 3 of 3 for 43 yards. First and 10 from the 25. Only a 3-man rush for the Rams. Rodgers looks to throw. That's going to step up in the pocket and fire. That's incomplete. Allen Lazard was the receiver in the area. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10. That's the first incompletion for Rodgers on this drive. Second and 10 here. Again, the Packers go 2 running backs with Dillon and Jones on the field. Which, I mean, it's smart. When you have 2 really good running backs, why not use them? Jones lined up as a receiver to the right. Rodgers looks to throw. And he's going to dump it off to A.J. Dillon. Dillon slips, but he's able to regain his footing. And he's able to get him about 1.5 yards there. Third and 9 here. Aaron Rodgers on third down, 3 of 3 for 27 yards, and has picked up a first down all 3 times. A.J. Dillon re-enters the backfield. Rodgers looks to throw. Quick throw underneath to Randall Cobb. Cobb looking to pick up a first down, but he's going to get taken down by Jalen Ramsey. Short of the first down, that's going to bring up a 4th down for the Packers. Let's see what they opt to do here. Looks like the offense is going to stay on the field here for now. Got a 4th and 3. So the Packers going to go for this 4th and 3. Or at least line up to go for 4th and 3. 6 minutes to go in the quarter. Looks like about more like a 4th and 2. From the 17, Rodgers in shotgun. And they're not going to snap this. And they will call a timeout, their first of the half, with 5:50 to go in the second quarter. And they will most likely settle for a field goal. Alright, so 4th and 3, they're actually going to keep the offense out there and go for this, so they might... I was wrong, I spoke too quickly. They are 6 of 21 on 4th downs, which is 2nd worst in the NFL. But, going to wind up to go for this on 4th and 3. Rodgers hands it off to A.J. Dillon. Dillon up the middle, he gets Packers first down. He runs for about 4 yards on the play, and the Packers convert on the 4th and 3. I was surprised they were still going to go for it. Surprised they run the football there. I mean, I know they've been really good running the football today. And especially you like to look against only 3 down linemen for the Rams. And also when you have a powerful running back like A.J. Dillon who can easily power his way through. I was just surprised they'd run the football in that situation. I did not think they'd do it. Here's a 1st and 10 from between the 13 and 14. 9-play, 61-yard drive so far for the Packers. Rodgers gives to A.J. Dillon. Dillon up the middle. Tripped up after a gain of 6. Maybe got a 7th yard there, as he fell forward. Second and 5 for the Packers. A.J. Dillon tonight, 6 carries, 29 yards, averaging 4.8 yards a carry. He remains the running back and he stands to the right of Aaron Rodgers as Rodgers winds up in shotgun. And he's going to get the ball here. Dillon up the middle, powering his way towards the goal line. A.J. Dillon, powerful running in for a Packers touchdown. A.J. Dillon gets the first touchdown of the day. And the Packers regain the lead. It is now 9-3, courtesy of an 8-yard Packers touchdown run. Or 8-yard touchdown run by A.J. Dillon, I should say. Sorry. Mason Crosby on for the extra point here to make this a 10-3 Packers game. And he does exactly that. 11 plays, 74 yards, taking 6:15 off the clock for the Packers. Ending in an A.J. Dillon 8-yard touchdown run. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and move this ball marker over from the Packers to the Rams after the touchdown run by A.J. Dillon. You guys still split on the results of the poll, still 50-50. So let's see how the Rams offense responds. They haven't been great. I mean, they had one drive where, after the interception, where they were able to go get get 3 points, but that's been their only offensive success. Haven't really been great offensively so far. Alright, here's the kick return. Brandon Powell on the return. He's able to break it outside, and he's got a good return up to the 35-yard line. That is where the Rams offense will take over. Drive recap for the Packers. As what they're showing right now. Had a good mix of pass and run. And ended in A.J. Dillon fighting his way to the goal line for a Packer touchdown. Also, helped get pushed across by the offensive line. So here's the Rams offense from their own 35 after a good return. Mayfield off play action, he looks to throw, and he's going to find Ben Skoranek for the catch. And he's taken down after a gain of 3, his first catch of the day on his second target. Second and 7 after the completion. .355 to go in the half. Baker Mayfield 6 of 9 for 49 passing yards so far. Under center here, Otwell in motion. Mayfield fakes the toss. Instead, he's going to give it to Brandon Powell. And Powell is able to find 4 yards after on with sort of like the jet sweep where he's not the first guy that comes across, but the second guy. Baker Mayfield 29-30 record in Cleveland, 1-5 record in Carolina, and he led the Rams to a comeback win 2 days after being claimed off the waivers in his first game with the Rams. 3rd and 4 here. For the Rams, Mayfield in shotgun. Mayfield looks to throw. He fires quickly. That's caught by Otwell as he stumbles across the 50-yard line, getting into the Packers' 49-yard line, and also picking up a Rams first down in the process. First and 10 here for the Rams. 2:22 to go in the first half. Otwell in motion. Mayfield hands off to Cam Akers, who powers his way forward for a gain of 6. And that should bring us to the 2-minute warning. I don't believe they're going to run another play. Yeah, they're not going to. So that's the 2-minute warning here. Tutu Otwell, career receptions in his first 16 games. He had 6 in his last, I think it's at 2 games. He also has 6. So he's seen an increased role with all the Rams' injuries at wide receiver. And that's the 2-minute warning. So the 2-minute warning here is for this upcoming 2nd and 4 for the Rams, as the Packers lead this one 10-3 on Monday Night Football. Alright, so now if you're the Rams here, do you run the football and try to make this the final drive of the half? I mean, I know you still have 2 minutes to go, and they haven't ran the ball insanely effectively. I mean, they've been okay, 3.9 yards a carry. But I mean, I feel like I try to do that if I'm the Rams. Don't give the Packers the ball, especially because don't they get the ball at the half as well, I think. Let me check. Yeah, they get the ball at the half. Alright, so still waiting for them to come back from commercial break after the 2-minute warning. Alright, so they're back from the commercial break. Rams with the ball here inside Packers territory at the 44. 2nd and 4 here. Mayfield winds up under center. They've gone to that look a lot so far today. Brandon Powell in motion. Mayfield, play action. He loses the football. Mayfield loses the ball. And it is recovered by the Rams. But it is going to be a big loss back to the 49. Quay Walker, the rookie out of Georgia, knocked it out. Rams are able to dive on that one. Quay Walker knocks it free. But right tackle Rob Havenstein able to dive on it for the Rams. The Rams have allowed 3+ sacks in each of their last 7 games, the longest current streak in the NFL. That goes to show the struggles the offensive line has had. And the Rams, they also spent a timeout here to stop the clock with 1:48 to go before this upcoming 3rd and 13. So the 3rd and long here for the Rams. They're now back inside their own territory at their own 48. First down. Marker is at the Packers 39. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's going to fire over the middle. That is caught by Van Jefferson. Gaining 15 and picking up a first down for the Rams. Good throw there from Baker Mayfield on 3rd down. Mayfield pump fakes, and he's going to fire over the middle. That is dropped by Otwell off his hand and incomplete to bring up a 2nd and 10. .102 to go in the half. That just went right through the hands of Otwell on that play. And an update on before the timeout. It was originally they took it away from the Rams, but it was actually the Packers who called a timeout before that 3rd down. The Packers have allowed 60 points in the final 2 minutes of the first half. That's the most in the NFL. 4-man rush for the Packers. Mayfield looks to throw. He's hit as he throws, and that is incomplete. Looking for Tutu Otwell along the sideline. But he was hit as he threw by Preston Smith. And that pass falls incomplete. Preston Smith already with a sack so far today. We now have 57 seconds to go. Third and 10 after an incompletion on 1st and 2nd down. Rams 3 of 6 on 3rd downs, averaging 9.8 yards to go. 57 seconds to go in the half. And we got a timeout called for by the Rams with the play clock winding down to 0. So now each side with 1 timeout remaining. So 3rd and 10, 57 seconds to go. Each side now with 1 timeout left. Lambeau Field history has 2 field goals from 50+ yards when the temperature is below 25 degrees, as it is tonight. 3rd and 10 from the 37. Mayfield looks to throw. And he flushes the pocket, directs traffic, and throws that away. It's now 4th and 10 here with 51 seconds to go. Let's see what the Rams opt to do. It appears they're going to send on a field goal unit. Matt Gay comes on. Matt Gay is 14 of 20 on field goal attempts of 50 yards or more. This one is a 55-yarder from the right hash. And the kick is going to be up and good. You got it from 55 yards away, as the Packers still lead this one by a score of 10-6. And Baker Mayfield got a win. Yeah, it's definitely... It's weird. Baker Mayfield, he's kind of been in weird situations all his career. But, you got a win last week and looking to do it again here. Alright, so each side with one timeout here. With 46 seconds to go, Packers going to get the ball after surrendering a field goal, but it was a long field goal for the Rams. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Who's Clancy Callahan? Alright, just still waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Alright, so they're back from the commercial break. Packers with the ball here, fielded at the 3 on a few hops. Here's Nixon on the return. Breaks it outside. Sean Nixon still on his feet. Stiff arms Matt Gay down the sideline. He's shoved it out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Down at the 26, but a flag is down, so this could easily come back. It is going to come back. It's a holding penalty. So, big return, all for nothing. Slight hold there, nothing super serious there. Like, not like a clear hold, I mean, a small hold. But 37 seconds to go here for the Packers. ball backed up to the Green Bay 13th. They went from the Rams 27 to their own 13 after the penalty. Here's the give to Aaron Jones up the middle. Jones spinning away. He's able to get 6, maybe 7 yards there. Clock winds to 25 seconds to go in the half. Packers are also set to receive the second half kickoff, so it looks like they could just be content to take this half. Rodgers to throw here. He's going to set up a screen to Aaron Jones. Got some blockers in front. Jones still on his feet. Jones shoved it out of bounds after crossing the 40-yard line at the Packers' 44. So now 7 seconds to go. They've gotten themselves into Hail Mary range. They could even go one more play and get themselves into field goal range. So now ball in their own 44-yard line. They've gotten themselves into range where they could still throw a Hail Mary. And now we get a timeout defensively as the Rams want to talk things over. Now, ideally the Rams don't want to let them get out of bounds, but I mean, the Packers, they have a timeout, so you could throw the ball over the middle. Now, what I would imagine the Packers would do here, find something quickly over the middle, then they'd go down, call a timeout, and either, if they're in field goal range, kick a field goal or call a Hail Mary. So we got a 1st and 10 here for the Packers at their own 44. Rushing yards has been a big difference tonight. 72 for the Packers. They take these by extremely quickly. Total yards 169 for the Packers, 95 for the Rams. Packers lead this 10-6, 7 seconds to go in the half. From their own 44, Rodgers looks to throw. And he's just going to throw this one. That's going to be incomplete with 3 seconds to go. And we'll bring up a 2nd and 10. And now, just going to probably go throw a Hail Mary. Aaron Rodgers tonight, his number is 10 of 15 for 108 yards and an interception. Three seconds to go in the half. Rodgers in shotgun. I'd imagine they're just going to throw a Hail Mary. 3-man rush for the Rams. Rodgers escapes the pocket. And he's looking to go wind up and throw one. Still scrambling around. Rodgers is going to get sacked back at the 40. He kept looking and looking for a spot where he could go up to it and then launch it. But that never happened. And the Packers, they still lead this one 10-6, and they are set to receive the second half kickoff as well. Alright, so I'm going to go take a very short break as I do at halftime of every game. You guys make sure to vote in the poll if you haven't already. And let me know your score prediction in the comments, who you guys have winning. I'll let you guys know my updated score prediction, and if I'm going to stick with my original prediction of the Packers when I come back. Sean McVay, by the way, 11-27 record when trailing at halftime. But I'm going to go take a very short break, and I will see you in a few minutes. Alright, so I'm back. Thank you guys for staying with me as I took my short break. But, so far the Rams trail the Packers 10-6. And the Packers, they've been good defensively, obviously only holding up to 6 points, but good offensively as well. They had that one interception, which obviously wasn't great, but they've been able to run the ball essentially at will, 5.5 yards a carry, 7 carries, 37 yards for Aaron Jones. 6 carries, 35 yards for Aaron Jones, 7 carries, 37 yards, and a touchdown for A.J. Dillon. And my updated prediction, I'm gonna stick with the Packers. There's nothing I really didn't expect from this first half. And I expect it to be a similar second half. And I'm going to stick with the Packers. And now, for the Rams, they haven't been great offensively. 2 field goals, one a long field goal, one coming on a drive where they were able to start in solid starting field position via an interception. So now, I'm going to stick with the Packers as my prediction. Let me know your prediction by voting on the poll and or commenting. But my prediction will be the Packers, and as far as my score goes, we'll go 20... let's see. Let's see. Hold on, let me think for a second. Alright, give me 1 minute. I'm trying to think. Let's go 23-13 Packers is my prediction. So 23-13 Packers is my updated score prediction. My original score prediction was 26-21 Packers. So, let me know your score prediction, your updated score prediction, and who you guys have winning at the half, as the Packers currently lead this 10-6 and are set to get the second half kickoff as well. Comparing some first half stats. Give me 1 second. Alright, first half stats starting with player stats. Baker Mayfield, 8 of 14 for 74 yards. No touchdowns, no picks. Has been sacked 3 times for a loss of 18. Rushing, Cam Akers, 6 carries, 33 yards, 5.5 yards a carry. Kyron Williams, 2 carries, 7 yards. Brandon Powell, 1 carry for 3 yards. And Tutu Atwell, 1 carry for a loss of 4. Receiving, Van Jefferson, 2 catches, 32 yards. Tyler Higbee, 3 catches, 19 yards. Cam Akers, 1 catch for 10 yards. Tutu Atwell, 1 catch for 10 yards. Ben Skowronek, 1 catch for 3 yards. And Malcolm Brown, no catches on 1 target. For the Packers, Aaron Rodgers, 10 of 15 for 108 yards, no touchdowns and a pick. Has been sacked twice for a loss of 15. A.J. Dillon, 7 carries, 37 yards and a touchdown. Aaron Jones, 6 carries, 35 yards. Receiving for the Packers, Randall Cobb, 3 catches, 32 yards. No touchdowns, no receiving touchdown for any Packer player. But Aaron Jones, 1 catch, 25 yards. Romeo Doubs, 2 catches, 22 yards. A.J. Dillon, 2 catches, 18 yards. Allen Lazard, 1 catch for 7 yards. Robert Tonyan, 1 catch for 4 yards. And Christian Watson's been targeted once, but has not hauled in a pass. Alright, so let me know your updated score prediction, who you guys have winning. And what your score prediction is. Alright, so waiting for them to go back from a commercial break here. Packers lead this one 10-6 at the half. Pretty uneventful first half. Nothing insane going on so far. Alright, so looks like the second half is about to begin. Rams 15, Packers 13. Okay, I could see that. I could see the Rams coming away with the win. Baker Mayfield led them to a win. In his first game with the Rams, so why can't he do it again? I could definitely see that. But I'm gonna stick with my original prediction of the Packers. Just turned the game. What did you miss and have a Merry Christmas? Same to you. Merry Christmas. Hope you have a good Christmas. And, what did you miss? Well, not a whole ton. Aaron Rodgers threw a pretty bad interception. 2 field goals got the Rams, 1 long field goal. Rams not that great offensively. Packers pretty good running the football. And, an 8-yard touchdown run from A.J. Dillon. Not a whole ton happened in the first half. Pretty uneventful. I mean, there was some scoring. Packers kicked a field goal. Rams kicked 2. Packers also with a touchdown run by A.J. Dillon, but really not a whole ton of plays that are really that entertaining. And it looks like we got really windy here. And this kick is bobbled. I don't know what happened there. Whether that was a bad kick, whether that was intentional. But that was a strange way to start the half. But I'm not sure if the Rams are trying to do like an onside kick type thing there. Kick it short, go with a high kick. Hope your special teams can get down there. But I'm not sure what they were doing there. But fielded by the Packers. And they get the ball at their own 32. Also, looks like it's beginning to snow a bit. Rodgers hands off to Aaron Jones, and he's stuffed there. Bobby Wagner with a big tackle for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 here. The Packers have 0 touchdowns on their last 21 opening drives of either half, so not great. Packers first half drives, they want field goal, interception, touchdown, and then the end of the half. Rodgers looks to throw here on 2nd and long. Rodgers under pressure, and he's going to go down. Excellent start here for the Rams defense. And Rodgers goes down back to 26. A flag is down in the play. So let's check what that is before this play becomes official. So let's see, we've got So we've got two defensive holding penalties on the Rams, and that's going to give them an automatic first down. We've got two. The one on 14 was accepted. Holding Randall Cobb. And by the way, 14 for the Rams. That is Kobe Durant, rookie to South Carolina State. First and 10 here for the Packers, getting an automatic first down after the defensive holding penalty. Rodgers in shotgun. He's going to hand off to Aaron Jones up the middle. Jones spins away and is taken down right at the line of scrimmage. The Rams defense has gotten off to a great start. As they had the sack, which obviously didn't count because of the penalty. Then you've also got two good run stops there. Now 2nd and 10. Rodgers in shotgun. Looks to throw here, and he fires quickly. That's complete to the rookie Romeo Doubs. And he slips, but is able to pick up first down, getting 11 on the play. But the Packers move the chains there. They get the first down, their first down they've actually picked up, not via penalty of the half. Romeo Doubs, 3 catches, 32 yards on 3 targets. Rodgers in shotgun, 2 running backs for the Packers. Aaron Jones motions into the backfield and now exits the backfield. Rodgers, quick throw. That is caught by Christian Watson for another Packer first down. As they're starting to be able to move the football here. First and 10 here for the Packers. Christian Watson, first catch today. He's been covered by Jalen Ramsey on 10 of 18 routes run. Here's the give to A.J. Dillon, and he runs into Bobby Wagner. Flag comes in on the play. But we've got a no gain for Dillon, and there is no foul on the play, so it's going to be a 2nd and 10. Christian Watson has 7 receiving touchdowns on 42 targets. All other wide receivers have 7 plus touchdowns, having on 90 targets. Second and 11, Rodgers looks to throw, and he's going to fire to the outside quickly. That is caught by A.J. Dillon. Dillon tightropes to sideline, and he's able to pick up another Packer first down, and gain about 16 on play. That's, I believe, his 2nd or 3rd catch. Christian Watson did not have a touchdown in his first 6 games. He has 7 receiving touchdowns in his last, I believe it said 3 games. First and 10 here, Rodgers in shotgun from the Rams 28. A.J. Dillon, the running back, standing to the left of Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers looks to throw, and he's under pressure. He's going to throw that one, and that is going to be caught by Christian Watson to the 12-yard line. That's a nice catch there by the rookie. That's a good catch there. And the Packers, they move the chains once again. Rodgers under center for this play. Aaron Jones is the running back. Allen Lazard in motion. Rodgers sets up the screen to Aaron Jones, but he's taken down for a loss of a yard. The Packers, they've had to spread themselves out, throw the football here in the second half. The Rams have said, we're not going to let you run the football, or in this case, run something inside to Aaron Jones on a simple little screen pass, and they've just not been able to do that, as the Rams have done an excellent job of stopping the run, and in that case, the screen pass, forcing the Packers to get the ball to the outside. Rodgers in shotgun here. Aaron Jones, the running back, lined up to his right. Jones now exits the backfield, and they're going to swing it out to Aaron Jones. Jones makes a cut, and he's forced out of bounds after a gain of 3 to make this a 2nd and 7. And that's essentially just an extension of the run game. Swing it out to your running back on the flat, get him into space, especially when you can't run the ball up the middle as you've been able to do in the first half. Aaron Rodgers, 6 of 6 for 56 yards so far this drive. Allen Lazard in motion. Rodgers looks to throw, empty backfield. And is going to step up, roll out right, and on the move he fires to the end zone. Incomplete, looking for Randall Cobb in the end zone. That was broken up there. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 6. Packers will be forced to settle for another field goal. Actually, never mind. Potentially they'll have to settle for a field goal as the flag is down on the play. Let's check what it is. It's in the end zone as well. So we've got, let's see, officials talking it over, and here comes the announcements. We've got illegal contact penalty on the Rams prior to the pass being thrown. And that's going to give the Packers an automatic first down, so they're not going to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It was on Jalen Ramsey. Let's see the penalty here. Now, I don't know the exact definition of illegal contact. I know if it's further than 5 yards, but I mean, is any contact illegal contact, or? I'm not sure, but that definitely seemed like an illegal contact penalty. 1st and goal here, Rodgers in shotgun, A.J. Dillon, the running back, to his right. And here's the give to Dillon up the middle. Dillon driving. He's going to get stopped at the 1. To bring up a 2nd and goal. But the Packers having a very good first drive of the half, as it's taken almost half the quarter. And also 10 plays, 67 yards, taken 6:50 off the clock. Rodgers under center, hands off to A.J. Dillon. Dillon in for a touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. And the Packers extend their lead and make it 16-6 on a 1-yard touchdown run from A.J. Dillon. And the extra point for the Packers, 11 plays, 68 yards, taking 6:56 off the clock, but Mason Crosby for the extra point sends it right through the uprights as the Packers extend their lead to 17-6 on a 1-yard touchdown run from A.J. Dillon. Give me 1 second. Alright. So the Rams, they're going to get the ball here after the defense surrenders. A touchdown to the Packers' opening drive. Let's see how the Rams respond. Give me 1 second. Alright, so let's see how the Rams offense looks as they come onto the field. They haven't been great in the first half, only 6 points. And a little bit over 100 total yards. Actually, 95 total yards, sorry about that. Packers now with 223 total yards after the touchdown drive, which was 68 yards on 11 plays. So the Rams going to get the football here for their opening drive of the third quarter. Mason Crosby has it teed up and is set to kick it away with 8:04 to go here in the third quarter. This kick will be returned from the 1 by Brandon Powell. And they fake lateral this. Here's Powell on the return. Stiff arms one guy, and then he's taken down at the 26. So solid return there for Brandon Powell. Gives the Rams average starting field position. And he's got half the grass in his helmet. So Baker Mayfield leads the Rams offense onto the field. Baker Mayfield, 8 of 14 for 74 yards. Has been sacked once so far today. Sorry, 3 times. I don't know why I said once. 1st and 10. Mayfield under center. Cam Akers, the running back. Otwell in motion. Mayfield hands off to Cam Akers, and he's taken down right as he gets the ball. Loss of 3. Quay Walker makes a big play. As he's had himself a solid game. Could have had himself a pick, too, if he was able to hold on to one earlier. But Quay Walker has a sack, a tackle for loss, pass deflection, and I think that should be 2 tackles for loss right now, as I'm not sure if that is updated yet. So we got a 2nd and 12. Mayfield under center. And he fakes the toss. They go jet sweep to Brandon Powell. Powell cuts it up the middle. And he's able to pick up about 9 yards there. Make it a 3rd and 3. Solid run there. Now a late flag comes in. Let's see what this is going to be. No, it wasn't a late flag. Sorry, it was just a flag that they put up on the screen late. It's holding on the Rams. So that'll back them up as it will be a, what's it going to be? A 2nd and 23 now? Yep, that's a holding penalty. Otherwise, he's probably going to lose some yardage. Second and 22. Here's the give to Cam Akers up the middle. He is taken down after a gain of 5. That's a good push from the offensive line there at the end. Here's a 3rd and 17 for the Rams. Mayfield, empty backfield. He looks to throw. And he's going to fire into the flat. That's caught by Cam Akers, who turns upfield and gains about 7 yards on the play. But the Packers defense will force a punt. Fourth and 10 here. Riley Dixon on to punt here for the Rams. Keshawn Nixon back deep to receive for the Packers. High snap. It is kicked away by Dixon. And on the hop, it is fielded by Nixon, who breaks to the outside, and he's shoved it bounds by the punter, Riley Dixon, who he got downfield in a hurry. Now, a flag comes in as well, so let's check on this. So during the return, we got a personal foul, face mask. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. So that'll give the Packers, even better starting field position, and they will now start at their own, let's see, maybe their own right now. They're going to get the ball at the 35, so the Rams 35, as it would have been the 50 where they got it. So, a good starting field position here for Packers. Really amazing starting field position here for the Packers after the solid return, and then the penalty as well. Still waiting for him to come back from a commercial break. Alright, so here's the penalty. Yeah, definitely a face mask there. So now Packers with the ball here at the 35. Rodgers hands off to Aaron Jones. Jones finds a lane. He cuts back and runs for a first down. Great run there from Aaron Jones. And that's the best run of the second half so far for the Packers, as they hadn't been great running the football on the previous drive. So here's a 1st and 10. Alright, here's Aaron Jones to give. He shoves it bounds very close to the first down. By the way, that play, the previous play, was not a first down. Let's see. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like they're going to give him a first down. So the Packers move the chains. The Packers have had 19 first downs. The Rams have only picked up 8. First and 10 here. Allen Lazard in motion. Rodgers hands off to Aaron Jones up the middle. Jones able to get 3. But not a ton of space for him to run on that play. Second and 7 here. Allen Lazard in motion. Rodgers, play action, rolls out right. Rodgers looking for somewhere to go, and he's going to dump it off over the middle to Mercedes Lewis, who's wide open. He's got a first down inside the 10, down at the 7-yard line. As the Packers move the chains once again. Good job by Rodgers there to find the open receivers he was rolling out. Really nowhere to go with the ball, but then good job to find Mercedes Lewis. He's got Aaron Rodgers tonight, 17 of 22 to 8 different receivers for 178 yards and an interception. Allen Lazard in motion. Rodgers under center. Play action. Rodgers looks to throw, rolls out, and just dumps this near the feet of Mercedes Lewis. That one falls incomplete for a second goal. Second and goal from the 7 here for the Packers. 2 running backs. Dillon to the left, Jones to the right of Rodgers. Jones now exits the backfield. They're going to swing it out to him. Jones is in for a Packers touchdown. Loses the football, but it doesn't matter. He was in before he lost the football. And the Packers get another touchdown, and they extend their lead to make it 23-6. Seven-yard touchdown catch for Aaron Jones. And the Packers have now scored on both their drives in the second half. And the extra point is up and good for Mason Crosby. And the Packers extend their lead and make it 24-6. So 24-6 Packers in complete control of this game here. give me 1 second. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from a commercial break here after the touchdown. Rams have not been good offensively at all. But waiting for them to come back from a commercial break, Packers. It's been all Packers this second half here. Alright, still waiting for them to come back. Alright, they're back here. Rams gonna get the ball after surrendering a touchdown. And here's the return from Brandon Powell looking for space. He's taken down at the 30-yard line. Solid return. Looks like he was searching for space the entire kick return. But overall solid return there. So far, the Packers, they've been able to get pressure on Baker Mayfield and also stop the run. Quay Walker's had himself a nice game. 1st and 10 here from the 30. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to fire back across the field to Cam Akers. And Akers with blockers. He's out of bounds at the 48. Flag comes in. But a good gain there for the Rams if it stands after the flag. So we've got some kind of something on Jair Alexander. It's a personal foul. Let's see. We've got a... I don't know, he dove at like the legs of one of the offensive linemen. But I know... 1st down, Packers, or Rams inside Packers territory here. Brandon Powell, no, sorry, that's Tutu Atwell in motion. Here's the give to Cam Akers up the middle. Akers runs for 8 yards there. Solid gain. Second and 2 after the good run from Cam Akers on 1st down. Mayfield under center. Otwell in motion. Here's the give to Cam Akers. Akers up the middle. Akers breaking free. Cam Akers taken down by Rasul Douglas after going inside the 10-yard line. Good run there from Cam Akers. I believe that's his longest run of the day. Yeah, long of 19, I believe. That was a 19-yard run. From the 10... Mayfield hands off to Akers. This time, not much space. He's able to dive forward for 2. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Second and goal. For the Rams, Cam Akers tonight, 35 receiving yards, 65 rushing yards on a total of 14 touches. Mayfield looks to throw, and he fires. That is incomplete. Excellent pass breakup there by Adrian Amos, looking for Tutu Atwell in the end zone. That was great. That was a great play made by the Packers safety. Oh, I think that was tipped by Quay Walker, actually. Yeah, definitely seemed to be tipped, but also still a great play by Adrian Amos. 26 seconds to go in the third quarter, and we've got a timeout called for by the Rams for this upcoming 3rd and goal play, which is going to end up being a big play if they want to have a chance to win this game. So can't just keep settling for field goals. Alright, so they go to commercial break, so let's see. If what the Rams opt to do here before they talk over this, it ends up being a big first down. 3rd down, sorry. Alright, so still waiting for him to come back from a commercial break. Alright, so they're back. Rams had time to talk over this big third and goal from, I believe, it's the 7-yard line. Baker Mayfield, 182 consecutive pass attempts without a red zone interception, 3rd longest active streak in the NFL. His last interception was Week 6 of 2019. Third and goal. The Rams are the only team this season with no receiving touchdowns by a tight end. Mayfield in shotgun. He looks to throw, and he fires to the end zone. Touchdown! There's a receiving touchdown by a tight end. Tyler Higbee gets the Rams with a touchdown, and they are an extra point makes it an 11-point game, 10-point game if you go for 2. So I think you just kick the extra point here. But Tyler Higbee gives the Rams their first receiving touchdown by a tight end this season, and also gets the Rams their first touchdown of the day. Matt Gay on for the extra point to make it 24-13, and it is no good. He missed it. So it's going to stay at 24-12. So still a 2-score game. But Tyler Higbee gives the Rams their first touchdown as they pick up another 6 points. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break again. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break. Rams finally show some offensive life in the second half. And really, they haven't been great offensively overall. Alright, so they're back from the commercial break here. The Rams will be the first Super Bowl champion to finish with a losing record since 2003 when that happened to the Buccaneers. Packers now going to get the ball. Rams defense is going to need to stop. 22 seconds to go in the quarter. Sean Nixon versus Field. Nixon still on his feet. Nixon, can he get the edge? He's going to get forced out of bounds across the 50-yard line by the kicker. And that's a huge return from Keyshawn Nixon, his second big return of the day. First one got called back due to holding. This one not going to get called back. Matt Gay, the kicker, finally forced him out. But that was a great return from Keyshawn Nixon and sets the Packers up in excellent starting field position at the 49. 13 seconds to go. That was a 52-yard kick return. We're actually going to mark this at the 47. Rodgers under center. They'll probably have one play before the quarter expires. Dillon is the running back. He's going to get the ball here, and he's going to break free of initial contact, and then he's going to get swarmed by Ram defenders for a loss of 6. And that is the final play of the third quarter. The Packers lead this one 24-12, headed to the fourth. And let's see if they can hold on and get the win. I think they will be able to, but let's see. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break. If you guys have anything I want to say in the comments, just let me know. And also make sure to like and subscribe, as I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. But so make sure to like the stream and subscribe. Alright, so headed to the fourth quarter, Packers with the ball. Great field position. A.J. Dillon going into the injury tent has 2 rushing touchdowns tonight. Hopefully he's okay for the Packers. Alright, sorry, missed that play, but here we go. Fourth quarter underway. Flag is down on the play. Looks like they took a deep shot down the field, and it's going to probably be a pass interference call. I'm not sure, though. Sorry. I missed it. It is going to be a pass interference on Troy Hill of the Rams. Oh, here we go. They're taking a deep shot down the field to Christian Watson. Oh, Rodgers got destroyed in the pocket when he threw that. But, not sure that's quite interference. More of a holding penalty. No interference, though. I don't know. I feel like that's a soft penalty there. So from the 35, Rodgers hands off to Aaron Jones. Jones bounced it outside. He's going to get taken down by Jalen Ramsey. Excellent open field tackle, stopping Aaron Jones at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Ramsey has 5 tackles tonight. 2nd and 10 here. Rodgers in shotgun. Christian Watson in motion. Rodgers, quick throw to Randall Cobb. And he's hit. And he loses the football. Recovered by their left tackle. Let's see if they're going to mark this complete or not. The Rams are saying incomplete. Let's see. He was never down. He's on a Ram defender when the ball comes free. I would say that's fumble. It's close, but... I don't know. It's very close, but... Let's see. I think they'd go fumble. Clock is stopped 3rd and 10, so it seems like they went incomplete. Third and 10. Rodgers looks to throw. Steps up in the pocket, and he goes down. Aaron Rodgers sacked by Leonard Floyd for a loss of 7. And that is a huge play by the Rams defense. Leonard Floyd's 2nd sack of the day. And that might knock the Packers out of field goal range. Fourth and 17, 9th career sack against Aaron Rodgers, most among active players, 2 tonight for Leonard Floyd. So yeah, Pat O'Donnell on to punt for the Packers. And we've got a fair catch. Nope, no fair catch. Brandon Powell returns this to the 12. And that is where the Rams offense will take over. So possession switches on the punt. And the Rams look to have yet another comeback. Alright, so waiting to come back from a commercial break here. Alright, so still waiting for him to come back here. Alright, so we got a second and 10 here after the first down play was a run stuffed for no gain. Total yards today for the Rams, they have 160. 100 have come via Cam Akers. 60 have come from the rest of the team. Baker Mayfield in the fourth quarter last week went 15 of 20 for 141 yards and a touchdown, which was the game winner. First and 10 here from the 13. Second and 10. Mayfield rolls out left, and now he looks to run. He's going to get sacked. Back at the 9 for a loss of 4. That's a big play made by the Packers defense. Third and 13. About 12 minutes to go, a little over. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's hit as he throws. That one intercepted by Rasul Douglas. Douglas swung around by his shirt. He loses the football. Adrian Amos picks it up. And the Packers finally go down at the 34. Ben Skowronek just decided to grab his undershirt and swing him around like 4 times before he finally swung him to the ground. That was a crazy play. Interception, fumble, Packers dive on it. Or recover it. Then try to run around, then eventually just go down. I'm not sure if he was trying to flip it back, or... If it wasn't intentional, I'm not sure. Alright, second down here after a run for 3 by Aaron Jones on first down. A.J. Dillon jogging his way to the locker room. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing to see. The Packers offense tonight. Rodgers, 185 yards, touchdown, and a pick. Aaron Jones, they took it away really quickly. 1 touchdown. That came through the air. And A.J. Dillon with a receiving touchdown. From the 31 here, Rodgers gives it to Aaron Jones. And he is stood up there by Jalen Ramsey at the 20. And now the ball comes out. Jalen Ramsey has it now. And we got late flags. I'm not sure what's happening here. If forward progress was ruled or if the ball is out, I'm not sure what happened. Not sure what happened there. Oh, A.J. Dillon's being evaluated for a concussion. There's the update on A.J. Dillon for you guys. Alright, long discussion by the officials here. Alright, so they're going to rule that a fumble with a face mask penalty, then a personal foul on the Rams. So, oh, I still have it on Rams football. Let's see. The ball, Jalen Ramsey has him. He's wrapped up there. And the ball comes out there. Okay, so it's definitely out before he's down. Ramsey then grabs it. And runs away with the football. That was a crazy sequence. But the Rams get the ball back. Still in their own territory, but the Rams do have the football back, something they desperately needed. Alright, so they go to commercial break here. After the fumble. Alright, so still waiting for him to come back from commercial break. Alright, so they're back from the commercial break here. 1st and 10 from their own 15. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to find Brandon Powell. Powell turns upfield. He's tightroping the sidelines. Looks like he's going to be out of bounds after a gain of 4. That's where I thought he stepped out of bounds, but he kept going. Alright, so we got a 2nd and 6 here. Packers lead 24-12. And we have a timeout called for by the Rams. But yeah, A.J. Dillon being evaluated for concussion. Mayfield looks to throw here on 2nd and 6 off play action. He's going to take a deep shot down the field for Otwell. Incomplete. Flag is down on the play. Adrian Amos early contact there. Underthrown ball. Makes contact with the receiver before it gets there. And that's going to be a pass interference every single time. Alright, so that's what ends up being a big play for the Rams after the pass interference penalty. Packers have 4 penalties for 80 yards. Rams have 8 penalties for 76 yards. 10:06 to go in the game here. Ball now on the Packers 41. Otwell in motion. Mayfield under center, play action. Looks to throw, and he's going to go down. Preston Smith with his 2nd or 3rd sack of the day. I think his 2nd sack of the day. And Mayfield goes down for the sack for about a loss of 5. They have Preston Smith working against tight ends, which is a mismatch. All the time. Preston Smith, a great edge rusher. When you put him against tight end, that's no match for him. Mayfield off play action, looks to throw, and too high, incomplete. Looking for Brandon Powell. That one falls incomplete to bring up a 3rd and 16. Third and 16, down by 12, 9:17 to go here for the Rams. They've converted on some long 3rd downs so far today. Let's see if they have another one. They're 4 of 10 on 3rd downs, averaging 10.7 yards to go. This one longer than that at 17 yards. (9:17 to go. Mayfield looks to throw. Now he's going to roll out. And Mayfield is going to scamper out of bounds after a yard. But a flag is down behind the line of scrimmage. Let's see what this could be. It's going to be a holding penalty. And the Packers will decline that penalty. It's on Rob Havenstein, their right tackle. It's working against Kenny Clark. And yeah, that's definitely a holding penalty. Now 4th and 15 here. Rams going to send on the punt unit and kick this ball away. Riley Dixon this season has 2 touchbacks, 14 punts inside the 20. This punt calls for a fair catch at his own 14-yard line, and that is where the Packers offense will take over. So Packers look to put this game away as they're up by 12, 24-12 with 8:51 to go. Alright, so the Packers will start this drive from, let's see, where? They're going to start this drive from their own 14, so not great starting field position. Expect them to run the football. They've had some success running the ball today, averaging 4 yards a carry, and I expect them to run the ball trying to grind down this clock. Alright, still waiting for him to come. Come back from commercial break. Alright, so they're back from commercial break. Packers with the ball at their own 14. Aaron Jones remains the running back as A.J. Dillon being evaluated for a concussion. Here's the toss to Jones running to the outside. Jones cuts back inside and he's able to gain 9 there before he's tackled by Bobby Wagner. Showing the AFC playoff picture now. The Bills currently lead the conference at 13-3. They've clinched a playoff spot. Then the Chiefs, Bengals, and Titans are the other division leaders. Then Ravens, Chargers, Dolphins, current wildcard teams. And then the Patriots, Jets, Jaguars, Raiders, and Browns all still currently on the outside looking in. 2nd and 1 here. Rodgers under center. We've got a new running back in the game. That is 27. Patrick Taylor. He's going to get the ball here. Up the middle. And pick up 1st down and gain a few extra yards as well. He runs for about 4 or 5 yards there. First and 10 here. The play is stopped for a reason, not sure why. 7:24 to go in the game. Oh, the Packers called a timeout. Alright, so the Packers with the ball here. They got a first and 10. Rodgers under center. Patrick Taylor remains the running back from their own 28. Christian Watson, the rookie, in motion. Rodgers play action. Fires over the middle. Wide open receiver is the other rookie, Romeo Doubs, for a big play for the Packers and a first down, getting inside Rams territory at the 48. First down for the Packers. Romeo Doubs tonight, 4 catches, 55 yards. Here's the give to Patrick Taylor up the middle. Taylor is able to run for about 6 yards there. Second and 4 here. The Packers have 306 total yards. Rams with 156. The Packers have about double. Second and 4. Taylor remains the running back, standing to the right of Rodgers. They line up the shotgun bunch formation to the left. Rodgers hands off to Taylor. Taylor looking for a lane. He's able to run for about 3 yards there before he's taken down. Clock now winds to 5:40 to go. Third and 1 here. I would expect the Packers to stick with the run. And why not keep the clock moving? But I mean, I could definitely see them throw the football. Rodgers under center. Play action. Rodgers tosses it out to Christian Watson in the flat. And Watson turns upfield. And is forced out of bounds with 5:04 to go. As the Packers extend their drive. Christian Watson, 3 catches, 38 yards tonight, 12 catches, 12 yards after the catch. Rodgers under center. Allen Lazard in motion. Patrick Taylor, the running back. Here is the give to Taylor. He's looking for a lane. He's going to get taken down after maybe getting a yard. Not much space there for him to run. It seems like the Rams have kind of realized the Packers are going to run the football here. And try to wind out this clock. Clock winds to 4 minutes to go. Currently at 4:03. Allen Lazard has had a quiet day. 2 targets, 1 catch for 7 yards. The numbers for Aaron Rodgers: 20 of 27, 221 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Rodgers tosses this out to Aaron Jones, running right. Jones still on his feet. He makes a cut and is taken down at the 11. maybe the 12-yard line. There's another first down for the Packers. Packers pick up another first down there. And we now approach 3 minutes remaining, so exactly 3 now. First and 10. Allen Lazard in motion. Aaron Jones, the running back, standing to the right of Aaron Rodgers. And here's a quick throw to the outside to Romeo Doubs. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. But still in bounds. The clock will still be moving. Nine plays, 74 yards for the Packers, taking 6:25 off the clock so far, and counting. Aaron Rodgers has 66 completions, 787 yards, and 10 touchdowns to rookies this season. The completions and touchdowns are both career highs. Rodgers under center, and the Packers will call their second timeout as the play clock hits 0, with 2:06 to go in the game. Alright, we got a 2nd and 10 here, 2:06 to go, so they're going to have one play before the 2-minute warning. Second and 10 here, Rodgers fakes the toss out to Aaron Jones, and he's going to dump this off to Christian Watson. Watson cuts inside, but is taken down after a gain of 8, and that brings us to 2-minute warning with 1:59 to go. And upcoming 3rd and 2 as well. Packers in striking distance again. And look to extend their lead. Or at least just drain this clock for the win, but that's a 2-minute warning. But now waiting for him to come back from commercial break here. Alright, waiting for him to come back from commercial break here at the 2-minute warning. Alright, they're back from the commercial break here. At the 2-minute warning, 1:59 to go. In Green Bay on Monday Night Football. Ten plays, 82 yards, 6:51 off the clock so far on this drive for the Packers. Rodgers in shotgun. 3rd and 2. Rodgers quick throw, that is incomplete. Christian Watson never looked for the ball. Now you got a 4th and 2. Fourth and 2, Packers going to line up to go for it. Christian Watson, 4 catches, 46 yards on 6 targets so far today. Going to line up to go for it. Allen Lazard in motion. Rodgers hands off to Aaron Jones up the middle. He's got a Packers first down, and he's down at the 1. And the Rams spend their final timeout with 1:36 to go. So that stops the clock there. Before this upcoming Packers 1st and goal. First and goal, 1:39. They put 3 seconds back on the clock to go. But 12 plays, 85 yards, taken 7:16 off the clock here for the Packers. And it appears as if they're just going to take a knee, line up in victory formation. So Rodgers takes a knee. And the Packers going to win this one 24-12. And keep their playoff hopes alive. I mean, it's still only going to be an 9-8 finish, which, I mean, it's not good. But, I mean, their slim playoff hopes are still alive. And they're going to have to take a knee one more time. As they take one here, and one more like after that one. But final score is going to be Packers 24, Rams 12. Rodgers takes the final knee, and that is the game. Final score: Packers 24, Rams 12. Rams fall to 4-10 in the season. Packers improved to 6-8. And that is going to do it for this stream of Packers and Rams. Thank you guys for joining me. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss any of their upcoming videos. Or live streams. NFL Power Rankings should be out tomorrow. But I thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss any of their upcoming videos or live streams. I do my best to post as often as possible. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your night. And I will see you in the next video.